Okay, so a lot of you all have been asking, why do you decorate your pages? How do you decorate your pages? I've done a how do you decorate. I've never really done, why do you decorate? Sorry, I'm trying to move this back just a little bit. Okay, so I started off um, with decorating this year. This was the first time that I really ever, decorated my planner. I did it in an attempt to um, make me want to use my planner. And it started off really simple. I got this planner from, I believe, I Heart Organizing. Um, when I decided that I was going to decorate my planner, I wanted to be able to reprint it in case I didn't like it. Um, I just added by adding a little bit of washi tape to the bottoms and to special events. Um, it started off that way, then it started to build a little bit. Um, I then decided that, what the heck, if I'm going to do it, when I switched over to my personal planner that I made when I left DIY Fish, I decided that I wanted, to make it a little prettier. I wanted to make it something that, made me happy, made me um, want to use my planner. Uh, so, I'm not going all the way back into, previous months. This is just last month. Um, my weeks started off, just plain, didn't do anything to them. Then I added a little bit as we went along. This has been a growing trend for me. Um, and I did find that it really made me enjoy using my pages. Some are decorated a whole lot more. I did a video on making this one. Um, but some of the pages I enjoy using a whole lot more than others. Some of them didn't quite turn out how I had planned. This is more of what my week view looks like now. I still don't decorate my monthly view, really, and I want to. I haven't done it yet. Um, now that we're starting on a new month, I may go ahead and start doing that. I mean, the extent of my decorating my month last month. This was my month. I just threw some washi tape and a sticker on it. Um, it makes me happy. It makes me want to use my pages. What else? It does help me organize a little bit. I can't say that it's my, you know, have to do it or I can't do anything. Other people use it to organize their life, which is great. Um, I do color code to an extent. However, I haven't gotten the markers that I want yet. I need to quit procrastinating and I need to go and do that, so that I can go ahead and I can start really color coding everything. I think that would definitely help me. This was my daughter's birthday, and I didn't really write anything that day. We sort of had her day. We did what she wanted. This is this week, and as you can see, it's getting a little bit more decorated as we go. Um, but I went ahead and, for me, decorating my daily pages is very relaxing. Um, However, I know now that we're getting into the school year that I'm going to have less time to decorate for the next few months. Pretty much through September, I'll be back to doing them day to day, probably after that. So here's my this week, and I went ahead and I did an entire week so that you all could see. My friend Darcy gave me this tape here. It's really, really cute. I used it here in the middle. And then I had some washi tape that sort of, and I think I covered up the flowers that was to sort of go with. Oops. Underneath this little post-it here, it actually had flowers that looked just like these. And then I had yellow to sort of pull the yellow in. Um, this was yesterday's. I really didn't do anything yesterday's. I had great intentions. I had a bunch of stuff that I wanted to plan out. I'm doing a no spend September, so I really wanted to plan that, and I didn't get around to it. And I left a block here to put in, my ideas of how I was going to do a no spend September. Um, Here's tomorrow's page. I actually really, really like this page. No real stickers, just a little dots from my friend. I have a friend whose birthday is on Wednesday. Then all of a sudden I like these simple pages, and I'm not getting it, but I really like this one. Um, these are a gift from my friend Darcy again, and it just went so well with the blue washi tape. Um, Thursday for me is my meal planning day, every other Thursday, so I already have on the bottom meal planning. Um, I do try to go ahead and put that kind of stuff in. Now, I also am going to need to do a grocery list, which is what I'll use this big block that I saved here. As far as the rest of the day, it won't have much. I won't have time to do much of anything else. Um, and then this is Friday, which is payday. And I use this little green flag here to mark how much my husband's check was and how much his deposit was. These are two bills that need to be paid. This whole section here will have any bills that I paid, confirmation numbers, etc. And this just says today is, and this is where I write the weather. I put a notice to, how my day went. But, here's September. Here's Saturday. I haven't done Saturdays yet. I'm thinking that I might do those Friday evening. I may start doing them Fridays instead of Sundays. Sundays really tend to be a family day here. That's when, any outside work that needs to be done generally is done. Any shopping that, the kids need stuff that we can all go. My daughter works until 3, so, we get to sleep in. She has to go to work. And after that, we can run errands, go and do anything that we need to do. And she's not a partier. She doesn't go out really, after school or after work. So she normally is free on Sunday. She knows that that's sort of a day that I need her, just to sort of be here to help me grocery shop, which I try to do on Saturday. My son has sort of taken over the helping mom grocery shop task. But yeah, so, I really, like I said, I don't decorate in advance normally, but with school getting ready to start, I figured some of you may need to organize your week in advance. And most people who use things like the Erin Condren or any of the Wicked of You, you're going to decorate your whole week. So I figured because I used to use a Wicked of You, I am used to having my whole week decorated. So I figured I better start going back to that. Even though it's been fun each day doing something different, sort of basing it off of how I felt that day, what we were doing that day. It was fun. But at the same time, I know that things in my life are fixing to get very hectic. Yes, I live in the South. I say fixing. But they're fixing to get really hectic. The whole month of September, I'll probably be pretty MIA. It may not be as bad as I'm thinking it's going to be. I've got an entire new set of board members, and our candy sales run through the entire month. So as long as everybody catches on and picks up you know, the process and how we do things and whatnot, it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, that's my decorations. That's my suggestions, my ideas. You know, always look outside the box. Always look for something, you know, a little different. You don't have to use washi tape. You don't have to use stickers. I have been seeing some gorgeous pages that are done with stamps. Um, you know, if you have a stamp collection sitting, pull it out. Look at the pictures. You know, color in just the area that you want to use um, of your stamp. You know, anything is possible. You know, get some good markers that don't bleed through. Get some colored pencils. Most of you know that I use the Twistables by Crayola. This is their colored pencil. And if you twist it the right way, the tip is not huge. So you're able to color in, you know, small places. Um, I enjoy using them. They are much lighter than what I normally would use. I like the higher pigment. Um, but for right now, I don't want to buy a whole bunch of stuff. The Crayola markers bleed through my paper in school, so I guess I'm a little leery on doing that. Um, but I like my Stadler pens. I've been thinking about getting another set of those. They do come in a thicker point. I just haven't found them in my stores. Um, I'm also going to invest in a set of Stablio pens and possibly their markers here in the next week or two. Um, but yeah, for now, I mean, if I want something with a high pigment, I use my Stadler pens. This is just one of the sets that I've got sitting next to me. Um, so that's it. I'm having a hard time coming up with video, guys. You'll need to help me out. So that's why, and or not why, but yeah, why I decorate my art planner. So if you all have any questions, let me know.